Yeah, it probably doesn't have too much on there. But we'll see.
So there's a lot more that we can gain.
Yeah, someone was asking about that. Yeah, so they're saying back in 2010, yeah, when they signed off on that, that has a lot to do with some of those frequencies and stuff we were talking about and what was being allocated to certain people, investigations, stuff criminals were doing, teaching our law enforcement. Right, so this has gone on for years, this back and forth with different things. It's almost like when someone's doing a credit card scam or something, and then sometimes they'll have the criminal come in and help them work with investigations. Right, or whatever it is. You don't have to call them a criminal, someone committing fraud or doing things that are not legal. I just think it's easier to say criminal. It's a little bit quicker, but if you prefer me to say it that way, is it less offensive? It's the same fucking thing. Right. So yeah, back when you think of people like Russell Brand, Joe Rogan, and some of these other big figures, right? So some of them, there's different levels there. As you can see the communication lines, you can almost see how it's really fuzzy. Right. So a lot of them, as you can see, and over the years, what's disturbing to us, I know we've been kind of looking at them like, when are you going to talk about reality? You're just playing the fucking activist games, antagonizing, barely saying something about the vaccines, and then, oh, we can't say vaccines, we're getting demonetized, look. And then it turns into publicity about that. No, now they're saying we touched a 16-year-old. No. Yeah, they always do that. Someone's always touched a 16-year-old. It's not too hard to find those people. I was 16 once, so I understand. The ones that know me are the ones that laugh their asses off the most when I say this. Fuck you. Oh my god. I love you. All right. Yeah, so when you have these people going around testing the frequencies, now a lot of they've been releasing this 60 Minutes, just did a whole thing on this and the Havana syndrome, and they've talked about this for years, and people who feel or hear something, but they don't want to say anything because they'll lose their jobs. Now, a lot of people do this because they want to see what that person is going to think it was. Do they think they just had a brush encounter with the Grim Reaper? That was an angel. What the hell kind of demonic force was that? Okay, you know, maybe I just... Did I have my V8 this morning? What's going on? I need a B12 shot. Right, and you don't want to... If you do hear voices, because some people do hear the frequency, it's not just a... Sometimes it is just a... And that's all it is. That's what's being sent. But if there's voice transmission, and sometimes you just might pick up a CB or radio, not so much anymore. They put better components now and stuff to protect that from entering and escaping. Right, it's actually quite incredible. So here or there, you might all of a sudden hear something just out of nowhere. Like, don't forget the butter! Like, what the fuck? Did you say, don't forget the butter? What? Right, and if you're not around any butter or going anywhere and it doesn't make sense, you might not hear, don't forget the butter. Yeah, you might hear something totally different. Right, like what is